youtube.com/Tim Westwood TV. Yo, Tim Westwood TV, Sarkodie, man. So good to see you, family.
Same.
And a very special day, release of No Pressure.
Yes.
Big day in the game, trending, really resonating worldwide, and you look so calm and relaxed, man. You must be very happy, man.
I have to. It's been a minute, and finally we get to share with the world, so yeah, it's a great feeling.
Exactly, man. And the energy levels are good, man.
The fans are really excited.
Feeling very
positive. A whole lot of support, yes.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
6th album.
7th, actually.
7th album.
Yes.
7th album.
Yes.
Congratulations. Now,
it's crazy.
16 tracks deep. You've got Wale, Vic Mensa representing the States. You've got gigs from the UK. You've got Casper from South Africa. You've got Nigerian, Oxlade, Harmonize, and obviously, you know, Medical, Darko Vibes, Kwesi Arthur from Ghana. Chasing like a worldwide appeal, but also keeping it very authentic you.
Exactly. I love that. The fact that you just said that. It has to be organic for me, you know, as much as you want to do collaborations with people out there with numbers. For me, I think, Tim, you've known me for the longest. I've always stuck to being organic and things growing naturally. So everybody that you mentioned are people that I linked up with, and I felt like we had genuine energy that we made music. Yes.
So it felt like you had a relationship with these people to get creative.
Yes. Few people I didn't prior to we recording, but we definitely had to link up to check the energies.
Yeah.
And so for someone like Gigs, I'm stuck in time. If you ask me who's my favorite MC in UK, it's hard for me to like catch up with a new artist. I just know Gigs. I've been stuck in the time of Gigs till now.
Oh, it was a classic era.
Exactly. Man. So, and worldwide, if you ask me my top 5, Gigs might have to pop up in there because my strength has been delivery and flow, and I think Gigs got it. I don't have to understand what he's saying. You know, you can feel it. So, I'm a big fan, and apparently he respects my work as well. So we had a mutual friend that made a connection. We started off on Instagram, got on WhatsApp, and then we just linked up in the studio. Yeah. And yes,
But it seems like you're going after a worldwide appeal, but keeping it very authentic to you.
Yes.
Like you know, you're not compromising in any which way.
Tim, honestly, it's I wouldn't put it as going for it. I think I just do music as I feel it. So some of the records might make sense in the States or in the UK, but it wasn't like I'm planning to do that. You know, it just happened that that's the music that I got at that particular point. Yeah.
And was like the title No Pressure, was that like really the attitude towards the project?
Yes, because I've been doing this for over 10 years.
Yeah.
And I think I trust the process and the pace as much as I want to take critics or whatever they want to put on me. I get it, but I think I trust my own pace as well. And for me to be able to create the best music, I need to take the pressure off me. So I can just literally feel like I'm doing music for music's sake, than to try to appeal to people too much. Not to say I don't listen to the consumers, but I think I trust my process. So just taking off pressure. There's a lot of artists that fell off because of the pressure from fans and media, expectations and all that. So I think it's like therapy for me. So me saying no pressure is to take off the pressure off me so I can create organic music.
Exactly. So no pressure, but you were doing it for the passion.
Exactly.
I feel you on that, man. And it definitely is you. Do you think also no pressure just to show the world, you know, you maintaining your #1 spot?
Yes.
That, you know.
Yes, continuing what I started.
Exactly.
Yeah, just making sure that people still respect the fact that you take this serious. And not like you're in a comfortable zone where you feel like, oh, you know, you don't have to do even a project. But yeah, just for the love of music, I've made sure that what made me fall in love with rap music doesn't go away. It stays, so I can bring that, you know, passion till date.
Yeah.
You know, yes.
I mean, fundamentally, it's a rap album.
Yes.
You've got some like No Fugazi is you know, great Afrobeats record,
yeah.
but it's definitely, you know, a hip hop album as you make them, man.
Yes, yes. Because my previous album, which was Black Love, was more Afrobeat dominated. Actually, it was literally Afrobeat 100%.
Exactly.
So I know myself, if I feel like I've done a sound for a minute, then I get tired of it. I want to listen to something else. So right after that was, I wanted to listen to some hip hop, and that's how come No Pressure came in.
And you're rapping in Twi and English, and Twi is such a beautiful language. Even if you don't understand the words, it still flows like a beautiful language, man.
Yes.
Sounds very sweet to hear.
Exactly. I think me and Tim will be having conversations about this, or whole me repping where I'm from and how proud I am, because that's the only way you can sell where you're from to the world, you know. So because everybody else doesn't have to apologize to me when they're saying languages that I don't understand. I don't know why I should shy away from my mother tongue and just be so hard with it and deliver it beautifully so that it appeals to the ear, because music is all about the ear, As soon as you can connect to it, it's a plus if you understand it. But there's a lot of music back home in Ghana that we listen to from Skepta, from even gigs, that they still don't understand what they're saying.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, and your cadence and your rap flow, is a beautiful listen, man.
Yes.
It's very melodic, man. Now, you are perhaps the most successful and most influential artist out of Ghana. I mean, nearly 500 million streams of your music. Definitely regarded as, a rap icon out of Africa. Artist of the decade, recently voted, you know what I mean? Definitely an ambassador for all things Ghana. Do you know what I mean? Let's not front.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, as you say, you've been holding it down for a decade, till since 2009.
Yes.
I mean, major achievements, man.
Thank you, man. It's always new to me when coming from you and the stuff you're talking about. To be real, I have no idea what you're saying because I don't focus on that.
Exactly.
So
okay.
I only get like how many awards I have, I only know it when I go on Twitter and the fans are telling me. That's how bad it is, because I focus on just doing the job. And I think that's the main reason why I've been able to do it for a very long time, because every time it feels like I'm about to do something. So I don't once in a while sit back to look at my career, but I'm not doing this because I became the ambassador for World, or I'm literally just organically making music, and that's all it is. And I know you can relate, because I think you might have a different explanation, but I think even with you, Tim, you do it for the love of it. And you don't necessarily sit back to see this moments that you have created in hip hop and how we artists see you. And when you're talking to me now, that is not your thoughts in your head. You're not thinking about all these moments you've had in your life. All you're thinking about is now. Sark is here, we're having a conversation. Exactly. So that is what I've been doing over the years. So once in a while, they can remind me, as you just did, you're telling me.
Exactly. But that's how you can keep so relevant, man.
Exactly.
Just like focus on what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're very proud of you, man. And it's great that it's on your own label, so much success with that. More power to you for that, for sure. It was great. Ghana in the park last weekend, amazing. To come out for a Brampton, you know what I mean? Much love for that.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the founding fathers of Afrobeat.
Exactly.
Really did it for the culture. For
we had to. Yeah. Big shouts to Akwaba UK for.
Yeah, Akwaba, definitely.
Yeah,
Dennis.
Ghana Party in the park. I was brought on board as the creative director for the show, so I wasn't built to perform. I just came to do my work. But as you know, even now that I'm sitting here, I know all you're thinking about is for me to do a freestyle, right? I can never run away from the fact that I've given people that idea that when they see you, they need to hear a freestyle. You have to perform. But yes, I came there to bring a touch of something new that will make the artists on the bill, which I support so much, the new artists, Yao Tog and Kofi Jama, Amrado, all these incredible artists. So I came on board to support, and then at the end of the day, they said, Sark, you can't be here and not jump on stage. I was trying to run away from it, but there's nobody in my team who was on my side. Everybody was saying you have to go. So
perfect.
I did it, and then
definitely one of the highlights of the whole day.
Exactly, and as you said, Abrantier, when I saw him on stage, it just brought back memories on how important
our
he has
foundation
been. Exactly, our foundation, putting us on the radio, giving us all these platforms, and standing firm for Afrobeat and believing in something that even we, the artists that were doing it, didn't see it. So I just had to take a moment to remind people what he has done.
Really, And talking of freestyles, you've got the classic one on Team Westwood TV for Ghana. It's over 1 million video views. It really paved the way. I mean, there's a lot of conversation always on Twitter who had the best freestyle out of Ghana.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of eyes through there. Shadow Wally, Stoneboy, Strongman Burner, Crazy, Medical, m.anifest. I mean, apart from yourself, who do you rate in top 3 for this in Westwood TV freestyles?
Oh God, I don't think I've actually, to be honest, like listen to the other freestyles.
That's very diplomatic of you to say.
No, honestly, I've seen snippets just like everyone. So I see it on maybe the bloggers post it on Instagram. I think I've seen a bit of, but this is the people you chose. You know, these are like top tier good rappers, so they can't go wrong. You know, you definitely went for the best. Talking about m.anifest and Kumasi and Medical. You know, these are guys that are actually dope, so you can't go wrong with that.
Now, there's a new generation of Ghana drill artists coming out. What's your take on that, man, the new generation?
Incredible. I think as a Ghanaian, I'm always waiting for something that can put Ghana on the map. I don't have to necessarily be able to do it or be a part of it, but it just has to represent Ghana. So whether it's being football, fashion, anything, if it's putting Ghana on the map, I support it. And this happens to be music, which is what I do, and I supported 100. The Kumasi people have always had something. It was just a matter of time. And
Kumasi's always had its own scene, different from Accra.
Yes, but
and in ways, because they've been kind of, you know, in the middle of Ghana, locked away.
Yes.
It's kind of, they just do their own world, and it was only a matter of time something would break out, and their own scene and own culture there.
Yes, same thing happened in Tema. That's where, you know, we were there, but Accra was all over. Like Accra's been always dominated as the capital, so you can't really battle with that. They are always there on the radio stations. This their home.
Absolutely. And if you want a deal, you normally have to go to Accra. If you want to cash a check, if you want a show, you normally have to go to Accra.
You know, until when myself and R2Bs invaded, and then Tema was like in there. So now I think the West had something when Kofi Kinata, T-Flow, they also had a moment, and now it's in America. That's Kumasi.
Absolutely. Yes. But no different from America, going from like New York to LA
Same
to the West Coast, down to Atlanta, down to Miami. It's no different, man. Yeah, it's definitely the regional nature, and they're coming out with their regional sound.
Exactly, and they've been doing this for the longest. People think it's like a new thing. The sound has been there. I love drill music. I love to listen to it. I just feel like every genre of music has a certain content that makes it beautiful. So the stuff they talk about suits the mood of the music, you know. So people are actually pushing me to do drill, which I can do. I rap, so I can rap on any beat. But I feel like authentic music, authentic drill has a certain message that I like, but I can't relate talking about it, you know. So I just enjoy just listening to it.
Exactly. And those guys are so young, man. They're like school kids. You know, much respect to them.
The stuff that they talk about, I can't get away with.
Yeah, exactly. You can't, because you'd be an OG.
Exactly.
Some gangster shit was like, you know what I mean? Those young G's.
You know, it takes me back when I started. I used to say stuff on filter, like I don't really have no limitation. I say whatever I want to say. Then you start growing up. I started having kids. I have 2 kids now, and now when you listen to the stuff that you're talking about, you're like, are you sure you really want to go on this path? So it's a bit dicey, you know.
And then also, you know, they're rapping about their true life experiences. Whereas you know, you're an artist, fully fledged. You know, you have to rap about your experiences.
But I support it. I listen to it 100.
And ambitious guys. Who's the one who sounds similar to you, man?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds very similar to you, man. He was rhyming because he did a freestyle for us. He was rhyming, and I was like,
"That's so."
I was hearing you for a minute, family.
Yes, Amrado has that energy. Yes, you know, Amrado I think was cut off the cloth of when I came in. Yes. So there was the whole generation of artists that were like, you know, taken after when I came in as a freestyle rapper. So it built like a whole generation following that. I think he was one of those guys at that time.
Heavily influenced and heavily looking up to you.
Exactly.
And probably one of your number 1 spot. let's not.
But Emerado is dope though.
Yeah, he's dope. Yeah, he's definitely up there, man. But that's very cool, man. Well, great to have you back in the UK.
Thank you.
Whenever I've been in Accra, I normally bump into you in a bar, you're just hanging out, chilling, you know what I mean? Very just calm, man, just living life, man.
Yes.
It's definitely blessed. Accra definitely comes alive for homecoming at Christmas. It's one of the most litest places ever now. Yeah.
Yes.
So I really want to salute you, and great to see you again.
Tim
and
loves
congratulations.
Ghana, man. Tim loves Ghana.
Oh yeah, man. No 100. Man.
Where did you go? You went to Nima, right?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
We had a street thing.
Yeah,
right?
we set up in Nima and DJ'd up there, man. Yeah, Nima's definitely real, man. Yeah, no, definitely loved that, man. Definitely had great times there.
Yes.
But yeah, congratulations, man, and no pressure. Like #1, man.
Thank you.
They're winning all over again, man.
Yes.
So really proud, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Great to see you, man.
All right.
To Westwood TV.